Electronic Arts is an absolute legend of a company. No company in this world has a reputation like them. Electronic Arts is mostly known as the by far greediest ass company in the history of all of existence. They have been voted the number one worst company in history multiple times currently. They have been in the top 5s and top 10s of the year's worst company uncountable times at this point. They have turned almost any game that they have into a pay to win scheme. FIFA is loot boxes that have 0.00 odds of you getting something good. It's a cash money gambling site at this point. They turn GTA into a pay to win system. Red Dead Redemption, same thing. Wherever you can find a practice that should be considered lowly non-ethical or a cash money grab, you can bet if EA has any access to it, they are rubbing their hands like there is absolutely no tomorrow. EA is absolutely unbeatable in this aspect, and they have pretty much ruined or tried to ruin absolutely every game without exception that they have access to. From sports to Star Wars franchises, whatever they see, they will try to ruin. But this is not the kicker. This is just saying that, hey, EA is a pretty bad company. But no. That's not the point why I'm saying this. I want you to understand that EA managed to do this much bad, this much hated things, and be this low on the charts while it was in the good years. I want you to think about that. EA did all of this while it was doing good. Can you start to even begin to imagine what happens now if the times change and EA suddenly is in a harder position? For example, a harder position as in, let's say they lose their cash cow of FIFA. How about that? Did you not know? FIFA is the name FIFA is going to be taken away by the Football Association because EA does not want to pay enough money for the Football Association to allow them to use it. So of EA's FIFA will be no more. And this is a very interesting situation because you see, a lot of people who play sports games are not actually gamers. Sure, they play your football game. Sure, they play your American football game. They may play a basketball or a hockey game, but that's pretty much all they do. In terms of being gamers, that's literally all they do. They just play their sports game of choice. And there is a very a huge amount of people who do it like that. So what happens when FIFA no longer exists in EA's hands? The people who play these games don't give two shits. Does EA publish the game? Does Blizzard make the game? Does Blizzard publish the game? No one cares. The vast majority of people do not care. The only reason why they play FIFA is because it's FIFA. And the reason they play FIFA is because FIFA has the name of FIFA. That's a lot of FIFAs in one or two sentences. FIFA. Yeah, these people are gonna go bye-bye because EA makes shitty game designs. Every year, they upgrade the game with, well, pretty much nothing. No real new mechanics, no real nothing, no real gameplay improvements, no real graphical improvements, no nothing. You think people are gonna hold on to the game of EA's FIFA because it's a good quality? No, absolutely not. I doubt there's a single person loyal to FIFA because it's EA. It is EA who's doing it. No, these people do not exist. The moment EA loses the name of FIFA and they need to call it the Football Grand Prix or the Big Football Tournament or a round foot egg or something like that, that's the moment EA starts to understand, where did all the players go? I mean, not players, but money bags, people who are gonna spend a lot on their inbuilt gambling services, or surprise mechanics, surprise loot box mechanics, or whatever they want to call it. Yeah, those people are gonna be gone. And imagine if EA, in its good years, in the years that it had the absolute freedom to do all of this bad stuff, and they made the money that they wanted, that they made the profit margins that they craved for, imagine now this. One of their most influential, one of their flagship titles, one of their big earners, disappears. Can you imagine what EA is gonna do now? I will put it like this. I don't know what EA is gonna do, but if I had to make a guess, and if the EA was something like a mafia, I would probably assume that they're gonna start selling organs of their own people. Yeah, that's probably exactly up EA's turf right there. EA will definitely lose their shit. They will advertise, put loot boxes into absolutely anything they can. Star Wars removed the loot boxes because, well, the odds were you can't even honestly get it by playing. You can only buy it, and buying is like air quotes because it's just a 0.01 chance to RNG get it. Oh yes, that's EA in the good days. Now that EA is gonna have a little bit of money starvation and the investors are not gonna be happy about things, what do you think EA is gonna do? Microtransactions are gonna be everywhere. Pay to win transactions are gonna be everywhere. Anything that you can pay money for, EA is gonna get that money from you. It doesn't matter what you want, EA will not care. EA will just try and milk that money. Because again, think about it. The current EA is EA in its golden years. And it's gonna most likely get a little bit worse. EA has multiple problems. They're already trying to go into the crypto space because they're saying crypto is the next big thing. Sure it is, EA. Sure it is. As long as it can make you money, everything can be the next big thing. And crypto currently looks very juicy. So EA obviously wants a piece of that pie, even though that pie currently doesn't technically exist in the gaming sphere. Well, you can be damn sure if EA even smells a pie that they're gonna go after the pie. And that's what's gonna happen. EA is gonna be ruthless in their pursuits of money. And it's gonna be absolutely amazing. How EA will screw over the player base like there is absolutely no tomorrow. Absolutely no punches pulled. It's going to be glorious. If you use an EA game, if you play an EA product, well, I tip my fedora to you because, well, you're going to get royally boned. Anyway, this was Quizzer Sensen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the channel, check out the Discord, check out the Patreon, check out everything, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.